Alright, so my recording got
Oh,
shut down
yeah,
for
I
some
guess
reason.
I could do a hop kick, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, be able to cover those options. I can check it out with Law too if you need some help. Anyways, my recording died, so I'm restarting it here. Basically, what we covered is the first two games of Azure versus Haze. Game one, we saw some tendencies from Haze, like when he gets knocked down, he'll wake up into full crouch hell sweep right away. So the counter to that is either spacing it out or ducking on a read. But he can also do wake up into while standing one, so the duck is obviously best used for a hard read. Hayes used a lot of 2 down 3, or it might be 2 down 4.
2 down 3 is like the punch into the low, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
so
that's 2 down 3.
Okay. I almost typed Hayes. 2 down 3. Or is it just 2 3? Yeah, it's just 2 3. Okay.
Oh, 2 3, yeah.
So 2 3 sets up, and then he uses that to set up the round end with 2 standing 2 into a mid, like usually down by 2. And then that sets up a back turn mix, so it's kind of obnoxious. Mind game is similar to Law's down forward 1 3. He uses the advancing cartwheel a lot. I think it's 3 slide 4.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. He wants you. It's like a weird thing. It's like a preemptive whiff punish that he uses it on. So he'll like backdash a couple extra times when he thinks you're gonna attack, and then just attack and then throw it out as a way to try and clip your mini whiff. Used as prediction whiff punish, and then he uses down 4 to kill. Right, so that's good to keep in mind. Other pokes were run up, manual back turn down 3. Not something to stress about super hard, but you can keep an eye on it for when you really need it. And then he spams counter hit while standing 2. Like, he loves that move, and it's really good, so it makes sense. And then he used the rage drive to come back from almost losing. Rage drive has fast whiff recovery, so practice jab whiff punishing it or whatever quick punish you can get. Game 2 in Chloe versus Maven, he did another wake up hell sweep after he was knocked down after he ate a punish. He'll eat a jab and do instant while standing 2 to try to counter hit another high attempt. And then he did the full crouch down 3 or full crouch 3 as a way to set up the while standing 2 again. Kind of mini flowchart. Then we're looking at game 3 and we just looked at down forward 4 4 4.
What?
Okay, resuming now.
But definitely a fan of what Azure is doing right now.
Down
Back
4
swing
4.
right there.
Chloe punishes with up forward 4.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, Hayes is back to the wall. He walks out.
You can count. I'm going to the third dimension.
Now Hayes backdashes a few
three,
times.
Don't mind if I do. Oh man.
Yeah.
Man, Hayes is playing out of his mind
And then
today.
Azure just kind of folds to the poking. While standing 2, while standing 2. Did you catch that? That shit is so scummy. So CD into while standing 2, and then on block, he does while standing 2 again. So keep an eye out for that.
Hit the walls right
It's
there
dirty.
though. Still get some damage. Double
The way I
dash
would
up to
practice
get
that
out
is
of
probably
there.
have the Maven bot do while
Wolfray
standing 2,
would've
while
been
standing
nicer,
2,
but
just so
still
you
give
can
it
see
again.
it a bunch, you know?
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Big
Oh my
launch
goodness.
right there.
Why
The
did
scramble
how did
right
Hayes
there.
lose that?
Double dash up to get out
He
of
does
there.
the stupid low again.
Wolfray would have been nicer, but still get what you get.
Gets tracked.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Does a throw
Big
and then gets
launch
duck
right there.
launched.
The scramble right there worked out for Azure, but it was a lot of spaghetti on the floor right there.
Be prepared to duck. His back turn throw or guess.
At this time, checking.
I think he prefers the 1+2.
Yeah, I love it. After the wild stand 2, this time Azure went down forward 1 to make sure that it wasn't
Not
going to
sure.
be a duck wild stand 2 again.
Alright.
I'm counting here.
Okay. Azure is trying to build some momentum. Here come Hayes though.
Oh yes,
what
have
a
an answer
check.
for that.
What a dunk! Hayes.
For when she Hayes flips through you.
Yo, Hayes is not dropping any
Yeah,
combos
I
here, man.
remember
Over mid.
blabbing that it was like launch punishable, so I could probably just
The
do,
infinite?
some kind of punish.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit weird because sometimes your
Spins the
inputs will
blue
get
right
reversed.
back. We
So
got an honest match.
practice seeing that a few
I'm a
times.
ninja, though. Oh my god. I said you got an honest match and the ninja teleports
And when
back.
Hayes
No
parries aways
honesty.
like that, you can, if you're gonna chase, you have to do it pretty carefully. Like you can see here that Azure tried to chase and whiff. Hayes
The
does
infinite?
parry
Nice
here
sidestep
No
block.
duck.
Spins the blue right
to get
back.
out of
We
the
got
frame
a
advantage, the plus
honest
frames,
match.
and she just swings, and one backdash
I'm a
is
ninja,
enough to make it
though.
whiff.
Oh
So
my god. I said you got an honest match and the ninja teleports back.
No honesty.
be aware of spacing
Final
after
round, potentially
the
set point for Hayes to go 3-0 again.
her universal parry.
Oof. I love the mids. Looking for a big hop kick
Good
right there.
walk,
What a
man.
walk.
Jesus.
No launch. Look at
Okay.
these side steps from Azure.
Got it back.
Parry,
Counter.
punch. Oh, counter. Wait, how did Haze win this?
Not dead, but
I mean,
that's
Azure.
This next situation.
It should be over.
Nah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Low parry.
Beat.
Yeah.
Be it.
Who's got the keys to the lucky?
Set point for Haze. Your Azure needs this one.
Okay, so he did one while standing two
He's
that
got a
time.
long
Azure swung
road
again
ahead,
with the
but it all
homing mid.
starts here
So
with this round.
kind of covers that
I
option.
was thinking the same thing. I was holding it down
Counter
back in
hits.
my head.
Oh.
Nice counter hit.
Half-life gone, just
Oh,
like
you're
that.
going to this wall. Oh. Yo, peep the damage though.
Nice
You
block,
got on
but you got
cat
to low
ear
parry those.
headphones. Why do you hurt so much?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
So I think
Okay.
strategically what we want
It's
to do
continuing 2-1. Haze
is,
not done yet. Azure keeping the fight alive.
Yo, I looked over at the chat.
You
I'm like,
want
who is
to
putting all these Lucky Chloe emotes and it's
be hitting
Kaiser
her
in the
Kaiser, of
chat.
course it's Kaiser, dude.
so
Who
she
the hell is
can't
doing this?
set up
You got
her
Lucky Chloe
mix-ups.
emotes? Drop them in the chat right
Defending
now.
those
There's like a billion Lucky Chloe
or
emotes
trying
out
to
there,
keep
too, man.
out
It's pretty
is
crazy.
unfavorable.
Oh man.
Oh man, yo,
because
shout out to
of
Kaiser,
Snake
dude, another one of
Dash.
those players who's risen over the past few years.
Yeah.
Plus
played in the
auto low
tournament last
parry,
Yeah.
plus
Shout out to
Oh
Kaiser.
man,
while standing two,
always fun to watch.
Nah,
plus
that's fact. Speed kicks in.
L sweep
If you
while
look-
standing
there's
one
only
mix.
5 Lucky Chloe players in existence. But if you look at the chat, the
Plus
emotes
back
is like a
turn.
billion emotes. That's fact.
mix, plus
Popular
back turn
character,
throw, etc.
He's
gonna
Right?
be in
So it's
10-8, right?
because of all these things,
Bruh,
it's
that'd be
it's
crazy.
not worth trying to
I'll
defend
be
and keep her
real,
out. You
I'll
have to
be
hit her.
real.
So-
I'll be real. A Lucky
No.
Chloe redesign could
So,
be something
we
wild.
want
You
to
redesign
threaten
after one
slide.
game, bro?
Hey, yo, I'm just saying. I feel like
Use
they
1,
gotta
2,
give her a new
3.
outfit, right? There's no way she would
It's
come
outdated,
to
right?
Tekken 8. It's super outdated at this point.
outdated.
Did you
I
see
guess
how Law looks? Do you see how Jack King is? I want to see
The
Lucky Chloe
advantage
with the
lows,
veins
like down by
coming
3.
out.
He's gonna have a 30-year, dude. That's it.
And
Third
constantly
cat
see
That's it, man.
or be
Redesign for the
aware
future.
of the threat of
He said a third.
while standing
ear.
2 mash.
You're an
Right.
idiot.
You're number 2.
Don't scramble
Said it all
into
confident.
attacking
A third ear. I'm like, wait, what?
because of spacing
man.
traps
Tails in
and
3 years. Let's go.
and parry spacing
Oh,
setups.
Ooh,
Right, so you
counter
want
hit.
to be poking and
BB.
like kind of
Look at this
holding pressure. Oh yeah, and then
Three
Azure
years,
or
let's go.
Haze likes to go to infinite, so keep an eye on that too.
Oh man.
Of course.
There we go. So
Ooh,
1, 2,
counter
and then a
hit.
delayed counter hit back
BB.
4 hits.
Look at this damage, bro. Just being abusive now. Little mini snake dash right there. Fishing for a counter hit. We saw it work out earlier for Hayes
Oh,
last
that
turn.
was a good
but
try.
late on it. Nice try though. I like the attempt.
Ooh, I still got that launch. 4, 4, 3 to
Finding
get the
magic
follow-up
fours may
doesn't
be
do
hard
now.
because of the snake dash, but
Surfboard.
dragon hammers and
Hayes is playing crazy.
counter hit
Hayes
down
is
forward
playing
2s
crazy.
may work.
Magic 4,
Better.
little conversion.
Right.
Dragon Hammer probably
Great pokes.
one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
I like the switch up by Azure. Fishing
Oh,
with some
shit,
of these
counter
big
hits,
counter
yeah.
hits. I was just about to say.
I was like
dead.
watching the footage where you. It's
Oh, no?
linked to this
Okay.
part. Yeah, I just saw the counter hits working
fake-
a lot.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
fake,
yeah.
it's
Lots
okay.
of counter hits.
Man, Azure is struggling out here though, but it's still staying in it.
They're still fighting though. No break on the
Uh-oh.
swing.
Oh, did you see that? He
Lord,
baited the parry.
damage though.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Gets the trade on the running
Okay.
3.
Boy, what? Oh my gosh.
We
finish
finish
the
your
string.
strings.
This is
Oh,
where
the
you mentioned, yeah,
finishing
he was willing to finish
strings.
the strings.
Get out of my
Yes!
house. Get out of my house. No Tekken player of mine's gonna
This
be
is an
finished.
interesting thing to look at also.
Oh my
So look
God,
at what
the
happens
finishing
here.
strings.
Azure does the while standing
the
1, but
finishing
not the second hit.
strings.
Right?
Get out of my
Yes!
house.
So here, Haze blocks as if the second one is coming, which is, makes sense.
Get out of
Then once he confirms that move didn't come, he does
Bye.
sidestep back into snake
Ow.
dash into while standing 2. So his timing was kind of like, okay, did I block it? No, it's time to go. Sidestep and then attack again. So you don't have to necessarily list these out when you're fighting him, but keep your attention there and see if you can turn that into a down forward 2, right? Like, oh, he blocked extension, he waited a bit, or I can wait a bit while he moves around a bit, then he's coming in again, and that's a down
I
forward 2.
think you can probably translate that with maybe doing like a wall standing 1. and
Yeah,
trying to
while
beat
standing 1, you watch him move around for a second, and then you Dragon Hammer or Magic 4 or down forward 2, depending on what timing you need. Yeah. So.
no Tekken player of mine's gonna be finishing
But
strings.
he
And
might
look
play
at
different
yo,
against
yo,
Law,
Fury.
but as you can see,
Oh
that's just
my
a tendency
God.
to kind of look at.
Oh,
Wow. Bringing it back.
Yeah, and he rarely uses the running attacks too.
Trades.
I love the
So this time he challenged right away, right? So like standing 3 hit. You could actually see him do it a few more times. That trade happens. He waits a bit and then he dashes in. Snake dash. Punish happens. Waits a bit and then snake dash, right? Then on this string extension, he doesn't do that again. He just attacks right away.
I love the mid checks after
So that's kind of the 2 variations of what's happening so far. Lopo and then while standing 2. Oh my god.
I saw the look in your eye. You look like you wanted
Down
to hit one, man. I
4.
was like, you know what, Rip, go ahead,
While
bro.
standing 2.
And then you gonna hit
Yeah,
it
you
with
have
that
to watch
lame
out for that. He
ass-
gets so much damage off that.
It's
It's an awful balance because you have to hit him, but you have to be cognizant of that too. Oh my goodness. Counter hit sidestep.
No,
Huge drop.
Power crush not gonna work.
Okay.
No break on the
I've
one throw.
not seen that one. But I think that's the generic one.
Counter
Sidestep
hit again.
4,
Count
bro.
fishing.
2 times.
Yeah.
Nice tracking move.
Good hell sweep.
Spins the blue. Azure trying to bring it back.
Snake.
Oh boy.
Quick
Snake
save.
dash.
Do it again.
Oh my god.
And the train goes in
See, like,
favor
this
of Azure.
attempt here-
Is that a tie on the set?
So nasty.
Spins the blue.
The one
Azure
one
trying to
snake.
bring
I
it
mean
back.
one hell sweep hits.
Quick save.
And then at the spacing he did it at, you saw like a retaliation jab might have whiffed or something, or if he just came in to attack, kind of to. You remember how I mentioned he was doing do nothing for a sec, then snake dash in.
Yeah.
That's and then he did while standing 2 as a way to counter an attack right after that. So this what he's doing now is similar, where if you feel safe for a second and try to approach him unsafely, he tries to clip you with that. And as you saw, it clipped the down forward 1 approach attempt. It just happened to trade. So-
Is that a tie on the
It's
set?
a tie.
Oh,
It's
Watch
a
out
tie.
for, like,
2-2 right now. Final game of the set. This is where that first
on
to 3 really
immediate
comes into play.
Timing,
And you know Haze ain't switching characters. He tried switching Infinite
or it's like
stage.
on delay
Doing okay.
timing
I feel like the Raven with the wall was doing very
after
well
a
for
hit
him,
or
though.
block.
All those wall combos he got.
He likes to try.
I feel like now Azure's playing a lot more compact though, so you're not getting like as many
Either
counter hits as we saw in the first game. We
movement
saw like back turn
into
counter,
snake
and
dash
just
while
a
standing
lot
2,
of like kind of tricky shenanigan tricks
or,
to get the swing. The double while standing 2 to
the
catch these big
3-4
launchers. We didn't see any
at a
of that in the later
spacing
game. It's
to
because Azure literally was like, you know what?
catch a
Let me
whiffed
stop
poke.
swinging is crazy. We talked about one
So he
of
does
the
a lot of,
differences
like,
between Azure and some of
predictive
these other,
attacks,
lucky
right?
closes,
Either
the
that's
fact
the
that he
counter
plays
while
a
standing
lot more
2,
compact.
or the prediction
The
with
finish
punish.
rate.
Both of those
Tournament. I forgot. It's still
are
single
matters
elimination,
of
I was about to say,
being
it ain't
willing
no
to
other
hold your
bracket.
buttons in
It's a bottomless
in
pit down there.
moments where you think
You
he's scouting that
lose,
specific
going
bait.
down.
Oh, you fall
to the
just
bottomless
appear on your
pit.
couch. Just appear on your couch. Oh, watch.
Wow, we're staying Infinite stage here. Interesting choice, man. Let's see if it pays off.
Yo, the ninja tricks. Finish your strings.
Throws are broken this time, though. Quicksand.
I actually like the stagger on some of these strings. Once again, you know the Tekken is good when they got to go further into the move list.
He's doing a
Like,
whole
damn, I
lot of
haven't
nothing
seen
right
that
now,
move.
trying to hold his lead. I think he wants Azure to blow her
Yeah.
rage. Or Azure to blow his rage. Tries the haze shit, gets punished. So
Man,
he
that
gave a
was
lot of
risky. You know, he's going
HP.
for those high strings, and that's how she actually
Oh shit,
does it.
no
Does
way.
Rage
No
out
way.
there?
Yeah,
No way!
What?
Hit.
What? The whole chat. What?
Yeah. Oh, he got
we
counter hit
take
again.
those. We take those
So
and
we
what
will
we do.
gladly take it. That don't change the bubble. That don't change the bubble, dude.
Everybody say what?
The whole chat.
While standing
What?
2, and then he got counter hit. Oh shit. That happened twice now.
They call me
Azure
Truckee
or
Claw.
Haze. Twice now. Haze
The
lands
luck is for you.
while standing 2 normal hit, then gets counter hit after by a mid.
Okay, here we go.
So if you're feeling the low high 3+4 or the double 3+4 where they just throw
What do
it,
we get?
that might work in a few
Composure after that one.
situations.
Oh, we sliding. Do it again.
Oh no.
Azure running it back on set point right now to eliminate Haze.
And Hayes has been playing so well.
Okay, there again.
You got it, Rip?
That's the same spacing where you tried that 3-4.
To eliminate Haze.
And Hayes has been playing so well.
It's right here at like the edge of the health bars, that 3-4.
You got it, Rip?
He missed the parry again, and then he got counter hit.
There you go. You're the base in there. There you go. You got to say it like you mean it. Azure trying to mean this match. Get off of me.
Yeah, snake
he's
dash
about to
in
beat
into up
his
4-4. Oh,
Oh, denied. That might be enough.
Not this time. There you go. You got to say it like you mean it.
Block.
Azure trying to mean this match.
Throw break.
Get off of me.
Oh, he's
up
about to meet.
4-4. Block situation, back dash, and then that. Okay, so this is a similar flavor of what he did before. There was a block situation, he did a movement, and then did an attack. So previously it was sidestep for his movement, and then snake dash as the attack, and then while standing 2, right? This time it was backdash, rage drive. So if you are not swinging into the backdash directly, you probably won't fall for the same things that Haze was using to win in the first few games.
Okay.
So that should be good. I will paste these notes in our. Azure versus. Cool. All right. Were there other matches you wanted to look at, or scouting you want to do, or you want to just play some?
Let's see. Well, I found my pools for the tournament on Saturday, and my main hitters are gonna be see, Joe Crush if I win my against my seeded opponent, which is Gambini. Yeah.
Gambini. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I think he's an Eliza player from what I remember.
How are you against Eliza's? How are you generally against Eliza players?
Not the best. I don't really have that much experience. I've done a bit of like learning.
Yeah, so the big thing about Eliza is it's a lot of backdashing. It's kind of like the Akuma thing, where like if you are attacking into them, they're fucking jumping over your lows, they're counter hitting you, they're DPing you on offense. But if they have to generate an offense, her down back 4 is launch punishable every time, right? The moon glide shit is kind of scary sometimes. But it looks like here again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's mainly
known for the Eliza? Okay. Let's see if I can find. Okay, he stayed Cooney this one. Okay, here's the Eliza. Sick. We want. Okay, he went Cooney game 1. And then lost and went to Eliza. No. What? Oh, yeah. Am I tripping? No, he went Eliza the whole time.
Oh, really?
No, I'm tripping. Okay, he lost and then went Eliza. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's watch how he plays and let's watch how Endrance plays. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Gambini as a game 2. Game 1, no Eliza. Game 2.
No walls this time around.
So he magic 4 after block situation.
Oh my god, those uppercuts are sickening. Definitely benefiting. Our combo game is stronger. Oh,
so here he's playing kind of defensive, right? He's not really.
Uppercuts are sickening.
The infinite's rough for Eliza here. After this combo, he moonglides in a couple times, but then you'll see him kind of backing up. And usually that's what you do against Julia, anyways. So I'm not taking it necessarily as he's passive. Wow, step right, down back 4.
That's for the air kick.
So 1-2, down back 4. As a flow chart to counter you jabbing back.
That made it really hard.
She's sending her. No wall to hit, but
He gets clipped in the middle of the string. Couple block situations, no magic 4 this time, just backdashing. Forward 3. If you make forward 3 whiff, you want to not necessarily go for launch. I think it recovers pretty fast if it's like Akuma's, but you should check it out. I think it's walk left, step left. Yeah, forward 3. He jab down. Okay, and then he just whiff jab down back 4. Right. So both of these landed on counter hit. Like all of his openings so far have been counter hits. And drop the combo. Down back 4. So you don't have to block every down back 4. You just don't want to get hit by it, right? If you block it, that's huge. But you just don't want to get hit. Right. Forward 3 counter hit, and then he walks up and does the down 3. So when Eliza's running up to you, that's kind of the 50-50, right? Like run up down 3 DP. At the wall, she gets a wall splat. Her immediate mid option, I believe, isn't super scary. So again, keep an eye. Like the scariest thing she has is her demon paw, which is mostly scary at the wall. So I'm not tripping too hard. And then now he has meter, so he does jump back. This is when, as soon as they have meter, that's what you're looking. Somebody follow me. My bad.
You're good.
if this keeps happening. Oh my god, I hate it when this happens. It's like a bug. It like keeps going off. Let me restart the recording.